The Storm at Night by Ruskin Bond. The building in which I live has, for over 100 years, stood against many a storm. I live on the upper floor, while my adopted family, 4 children and their parents, live downstairs. The roof is made of tin sheets with a ceiling of wooden boards. That night, the old roof groaned and clattered for many hours. The rain hit the windows. We stayed in bed for warmth and comfort. After about 4 hours, the wind got under the roof, and with a ripping sound, the metal sheets blew off. Some of them dropped on the road below like thunderclaps. Suddenly, I felt icy water on my face. A large part of the ceiling had blown off. Water was also pouring onto my open typewriter and onto the radio, bed covers, and clothes cupboard. Picking up my precious typewriter, I stumbled into the front room. The children had joined me and hurriedly picked up books and carried them into their room. The floor was wet, so the books had to be piled on the beds. We saw flashes of lightning, and then the lights went out. The children's father had found a lamp. Our feet were freezing. Tables and chairs were piled high with books. The beds were pushed into the driest corner of the children's room. We spent the rest of the night huddled in blankets and quilts while the storm blew outside. Slowly, the wind stopped and it began to snow. Snowflakes floated in the air and fell through the gaps in the ceiling, settling everywhere. Early next morning, we found the window panes covered with snow and icicles. Then the rising sun shone through the gaps in the ceiling and turned everything to gold. Snow crystals shone like diamonds on the empty bookshelves. The children's father went out to find a carpenter and a tinsmith. The rest of us started putting things in the sun to dry out. By evening, we had got much of the roof back on. It's a much improved roof now, and we look forward to the next storm with confidence.